This RSBB update Nibble originally aired on episode 716, A New Way to Play. Enjoy. We do have two questions this week. So first one from the RR Man. Do you like my idea for Onyx Dust? And are you surprised that they stuck to the ban? No, it's not a nerf, it's a ban. Jagex literally has Onyx Dust in the game already. Just give out some of that dust at a reasonable balanced rate in the Prifddinas gem rocks, and you literally have the means to balance it down to the gram. Thanks, the RR Man. Or cheers, the RR Man, rather. What do you think? You think they could give Onyx Dust? Yeah.
All right. Man, I hate to do it because, I mean, you know, I like the RR Man, but I got to stick a pin in this bubble. If I had my way, they would remove that as well. I think that the Onyx is pretty ruined, and the only way to really make that better would be to remove the dust as well. And I know PVMers will howl and cry, and they don't want that. And you know, if we can't get rid of it, then maybe that would be a solution. But honestly, I don't think we can, because we have now seen repeatedly that people will run to whatever the best moneymaker AFK method is that week.
And crush it.
And crush it, yes. And so even though you could balance it to the gram, you can't account for all the people that will rush to it. I mean, even the best of the best couldn't anticipate that. I mean, you know, example, mining. And so I think it would just be better off to take the dust out altogether. But that's my opinion.
You need 100 Onyx Dust and 250 incandescent energy to create an Onyx. And doing the math on that, the current price of Onyx Dust is 12.5k each. So that gives us 1.25 mil for an Onyx, which is even less than the market price of an actual Onyx. You know, this is such a complicated problem. It alks for 1,080,000 GP. Like, I'm gonna have to say that it either needs to go, or it needs to be removed from all these potential combat drops as well. Because, you know, looking at the drop table here for an uncut Onyx, let's see where we can get an uncut Onyx into game. And this is from the trusty RS Wiki. Hurricane, Arax, a Raptor Key. Okay, that's a question. Next, Angel of Death, that's an uncommon one. Solak, 1 to 3 noted, uncommon. Metamorphic Geodes, 1 out of 140. Okay. Blackstone Dragon, rare. Dragonstone Dragon, rare. Calgarian Demons, all the way down to the Ambassador, rare. And you see what we have here. The only potential common Onyx dropper is of course the fight kiln thing, which is as intended, right?
Oh, it should be.
Yeah.
If you're getting your Onyx from the fight kiln, I'm so sorry. Something has went wrong in your life, and I feel really bad for you. Yeah, man. I mean, that's 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
To get it, and not the most pleasant of fights.
Yeah. Araxer is a 1 out of 17 drop, and that's 2 of them. And Araxer is a pretty tough solo boss. So, you know, looking at what we have here, most of these drops are on the rare side. And as much as I like to say that the skilling side is underrepresented, I do have to say that I think that what we saw from skilling, it was part of the devaluation of it. So
without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that's without a doubt. You know what, though? I would I would venture to make them a little bit more rare on some of the things like Araxer,
Yes.
because,
Yes.
Araxer was supposed to have this mechanic of enragement that keeps people, from camping it. They don't keep people from camping that. They camp the crap out of that boss. So I don't know. I would probably make it more rare, honestly.
I actually have a theory and an idea on this, and I think skillers would be very happy about this. I would say Hydrix, as it is right now, can only come from the Reaper shop, right? Like you need to buy the incomplete Hydrix and combine it with an Onyx from the Reaper shop in order to make a Hydrix gem, which is super expensive. Super expensive.
Yep.
So my suggestion, if we want to do this for Onyx, is that you leave it in the fight kiln or fight cave, or purchase it with Tokal, like if you hate your life or something like that you mentioned, and then remove it from all these combat. Remove Onyx from all these combat creatures, all of them. Okay.
Okay.
And then remove Onyx dust from the elite dungeons, all of them. Then what you do after that is, you go forward with the Onyx Dust suggestion from the Prif Gem Rocks, but there's two big caveats. It has to be rarer, and I say rarer, I mean rarer, than what we had before for Onyx, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And, you ready for this one?
Okay.
You can only mine it on Traherne Hour.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, actually, I like that. I like that suggestion.
And they could even make it the same kind of random feature that they did for the Anamika rocks on Traherne Hour, and make it in such a way that that adds to the rarity.
Yeah, just pop a gem rock down and where the Traherne district would be fine, right?
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good solution.
Because the reason for this, and the reason I am going with this solution, is because we have already a gem that you can exclusively only get from combat, and i.e. Reaper points, the uncut Hydrix, or the incomplete Hydrix, rather, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my idea on this is that if we have a gem we can get just from combat, why don't we have a gem that we can just get from skilling?
Yeah. I think that's fair. Now, that means it would go up.
It would go up. It would go up. It would be a lot more rare. And I think a big picture that everybody is missing from this, that I touched on last week, is that you have items like the Grace of the Elves and the Luck of the Dwarves that rely on alchemical onyx. You have them being governed by the price of treasure hunter or treasure trail items.
Yeah. Well, and all your duff jewelry has to be recharged with onyx. So there's that too.
And
actually, that's good.
And the reason why I think this is good, it's a good compromise. It's a good. I don't think it'll be a moneymaker. It might be a moneymaker over time, but it's a good update for skillers.
Yeah, I think it would be a decent update. Yeah, I think it would be decently fair. It would even give people a choice of what they want to mine on Traherne Hour, whether they want to do the Anamika or a gem rock. Because I'm assuming it's going to take, how much dust did you say it takes for an onyx?
100 right now.
100. So you wouldn't be able to make an onyx even in an hour.
No.
So it'd probably take a couple Traherne hours.
I'd say limit the amount of dust you get per hour to somewhere between 5 and 10.
Oh, that's even more rare than I was thinking. I thought more along the lines of like 25. So maybe it would take about 4 hours.
No, that's too many.
Okay, well, so you couldn't even make one a day. You'd have to make one every 2 or 3 days. You'd be looking at.
Yeah, and maybe that's too rare, but I don't have numbers on it, and that's just my initial knee-jerk reaction.
Well, I mean, I like the all the underlying principles of it. Actually makes sense to me. Here's the bad part: PVM will never stand for it.
Oh, you got Hydrix instead. Make
Stand
Hydrix jewelry. Make some new Hydrix jewelry for them.